Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. This is 10th class and our subject is English. Dear students, as you know, we are learning about different stories from your textbook. In previous lesson, we have finished the story Billy, and now let us take another story today. The title of the story is Out of Business. Let us today draw the short summary of the story Out of Business. Dear students, the story is about a person named Ramarao who loses everything in his business. He tries to find some employment but fails to find any. He had a little money and that too gets exhausted. He rents out his bungalow and moves to a poor locality with his family. This rent is the only source of income for the family now. Ultimately, he goes for shortcut methods for earning some money. One day, he comes across a journal that offers a big prize of 4,000 rupees for solving a crossword puzzle. Each puzzle needed 1 rupee as its investment. Ramarao, however, managed this investment from her wife. Her wife was very gentle. Despite hardships, she never refused Ramarao to pay this 1 rupee, which had a great value for the family at that point of time. Dear students, Ramarao was completely frustrated. He forced her wife to pay 1 rupee and he went on attempting to solve this puzzle. Dear students, Ramarao, after seeing this puzzle having a big prize in the journal, he got tempted to see this. He went on sending solved puzzle week after week, but never bought any prize. His answers to these puzzles were never correct. Some other men from some other cities, different cities, they won various prizes, but unfortunately, Ramarao won none of the prizes. So, dear students, Ramarao exhausted all his little money he had over this puzzle game. Finally, he loses every hope of life. After getting no prize, after having no correct answer to this puzzle, Ramarao lost all his hope and wanted to end his life on a railway track. So, Ramarao got completely frustrated. He could not think what to do. He could not think whether to go home or not. Finally, he decided to lay down on a railway track and waited for the train to come and get killed by the train. But, dear students, God had something different for him. The train luckily gets late due to some problem, due to some accident perhaps on that railway track which had happened earlier. The train gets late. Ramarao eagerly waiting for the train to come, but the train never came. Meanwhile, Ramarao stands up from the railway track, moves a few yards, then thinks of the step, of the drastic step he had taken to finish the matters, to end off his life. Then he gets conscious and thinks that his decision to end up the life was not a good decision. Instead, he realizes that he must try and try again to get some employment, and the solution does not lie in these shortcuts. And finally, he returns to home where his wife, his children were eagerly waiting for him to come. When his family saw a glimpse of Ramarao from the street, they got very happy and welcomed Ramarao with love and affection. So, dear students, this is the summary of the story out of business. So, you learned that the story is about a person named Ramarao who has lost everything in his business. He has tried to get some employment in the city but fails again and again and gets none of the job. So ultimately he decides to get through shortcuts and finally fails, and at the end of the day he realizes what the life actually is. The life is the name of the struggle. The life is the name of the courage. Life is the name of the positivity. Life is the name of the optimism and not the pessimism. So Ramarao returns to his home and begins his life from the very next morning and struggles for his survival. Thank you, dear students.